Ladies and gentlemen, Ben White has just run his 100th marathon! Now, all of Ben's 100 marathons have been run since COVID, which I think gives you, you're the first person I think who has done that with us. So you are a post-COVID 100 marathon runner. And your first marathon was the New Forest Marathon on the 19th of September 2020. And we were talking about this period of time earlier because that was the period of time we had just come out of that very first lockdown. And as race organisers, it was a really difficult time. I think lockdown finished in August. We at that point didn't know that we'd be going back into multiple lockdowns. And the New Forest was one of the marathons that had already moved. They had staggered starts. And along came Ben, not knowing that there was anything different, to run his first ever marathon. And I mentioned that you've run all 100 since 2020, so post-COVID, but actually, of those 100 marathons, you ran about 10 or 11 in those first couple of years, 2020, 21, 22. So 89 of the 100 marathons have actually been run since 2023, with 46 of them done just this year. So actually, we mentioned COVID, but you've done a heck of a lot of marathon running in just the last 2 years. Now, as lots of you know, I like to turn everybody's journey to 100 marathons, for those of you who achieved that, into a unique pin number. Yours isn't a very large pin number, because 2020 to 2025 is less than 5 years. So in actual fact, your pin number, Ben, it's quite a neat number. It's 1814, so 1814, which is the number of days that have elapsed since the 19th of September and the New Forest Marathon in 2020, which in English currency is a little bit under 5 years, so it's 4 years, 11 months and 19 days, which is not a long time to run a 100 marathons, so it's an absolutely brilliant achievement. And I do of course have to mention that we've got to know you quite well, particularly over the last couple of years, because 57 of those 100 marathons have been with Phoenix, and an awful lot of them on the towpath up at the Thames in Surrey. So we've seen you running up and down an awful lot, and there's one more stat which I think is really impressive, is your average finish time. Any idea? Just over 4 hours. 4 hours and 4 minutes and a teeny weeny bit of change. So that is a very respectable average finish time for 100 marathons. So it's absolutely brilliant, Ben. Thank you for choosing to celebrate number 100 with us on a not rainy day. And so we have a set of the Phoenix Wings in the blue and yellow 100 Marathon Club colours to basically say thanks for celebrating the day with us. So there's a set of those for you. Next, and I'm going to give this to you carefully because there is a breeze blowing and we don't want to be chasing this down the path. We've got a commemorative number, so pretty much everybody who's come along today has put a signature on that for you, and wished you well, so hopefully you can find a frame for that. So yeah, hold on to that. Next we have the 100 Marathon Club Olympic baton. Are you ready to receive? Assume the position. There we go, a perfect handover. And a stand to go with that. And last but definitely not least, it's time to introduce you to one of the world's most expensive, if not the world's most expensive running shirt. So it's not just financial funds that go into earning one of these, because obviously there's a lot involved with running 100 marathons in terms of travelling to and from the events, not just the running bit. There is blood, sweat, tears, grit, determination, which you've shown all of them, Ben. So it's my very great pleasure to officially pass over to you the 100 Marathon Club shirt, which officially welcomes you into the 100 Marathon Club. Ben, that is yours. I know you will wear that with pride. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben White, 100 marathons!